Hello, this is Dr. Whiting, and as many of you know, we are pioneers in liquid oxygen supplements, primarily, but not exclusively, for the use of helping the body to eliminate systemic yeast overgrowth. Our Oxy Flush program, which we have made available for the past 26 years, has been used by tens of thousands of people around the world with incredibly good results. Today we have many therapists, alternative medicine practitioners, and others recommending and using our Oxy Flush on their clients and patients. Because we have such a wide range of individuals, we have been collecting the most frequently asked questions. So when folks call in or they email us about Candida and yeast overgrowth and the use of our Oxy Flush, we have been gathering those questions. And on the next series of visits with you, I would like to address those most frequently asked questions. Therefore, and thereby, you can use these videos to help answer questions for yourself, your friends, and if you're a professional, your clients and patients. So let's dive right into the questions that we've collected. First and foremost, one user writes, "Why do you suggest taking your Candida evaluation test? I already know I have Candida overgrowth." Well, here's the situation. We're not asking you to take our evaluation to find out if you have Candida or not. You probably already know that, or you wouldn't be visiting with us. That being said, the evaluation test, and more importantly the score that you have, tells me and our staff at our research center the severity of your potential situation. And it also helps us to better advise you as to how long we may have to do the oxygenation program in order to help your body to arrest the problem itself. So it just gives us a little guideline, and it helps you as well, because if you take the test before we start and then you take it afterwards, it'll give you a graphic picture of how much change and improvement we have achieved. It takes just a very few minutes to take that test, and you can go to our website, which is candidaclinic.org, and the link to the self-test, which will take you 5-6 minutes to complete, they're all yes or no questions, will be right on the home page. Then when you finish with that test and total your score, please either email or call our office with that number. Then when you ask questions such as how long will this take, how much die-off will I have, etc., etc., we'll be in a better position to be able to answer those questions with a greater degree of accuracy. All right, next. The Oxy product worked so well, I would like to take it indefinitely. Is there a problem with that? No, not at all. We have many hundreds of people who have been taking the Oxy Aloe product for years. Athletes, people with COPD, people with asthma, people with adult onset allergies that affect their breathing, all have shown to have tremendous benefit by taking smaller amounts of the product on an indefinite basis. So certainly you can do that if you wish. If you have any questions about whether you should do that or whether your particular situation might benefit from that or not, then give us a call at our research office. That number is 1-888-454-8464. All right, on to the next question. Everybody says that probiotics will solve my problem with yeast overgrowth, but they don't work. Why not? All right, here's something that I want to get into rather in detail. There is so much confusion on the internet about Candida and about what works and what doesn't work, and you have people touting the so-called Candida or yeast diet. You have people touting the so-called high-powerful probiotics, and around and around. Here is what you need to understand. When we talk about Candida, there's really two independent and distinct differences. One is a localized yeast infection. That can be in your, in your stomach, that can be in your intestines, your bowels. In women, it can be often manifest as a vaginal yeast infection. When you have this situation, restricting the diet, eliminating sugars, taking a probiotic, douching with a probiotic solution are all very, very helpful and beneficial methods of dealing with that problem. However, once this problem becomes systemic, it has entered the bloodstream and has moved throughout your body and starts to take up residence in the sinuses, the lungs, the bronchioles, various other organs and soft tissues, then virtually all of these methods that we talked about, the diet, the herbs, the probiotics, are totally ineffective. Following those programs oftentimes reduces the severity of someone's symptoms, but they will not anymore eliminate the problem because those substances cannot get to the outlying areas of the body where the yeast is now overgrowing. The only thing we have ever found for systemic yeast overgrowth, when it is throughout your body, is liquid oxygen. Because by taking liquid oxygen, it raises the oxygen level of your blood to above 96% saturation. And that blood carries that oxygen-rich environment to every cell of your body, including crossing the blood-brain barrier. This is why liquid oxygen supplements are so valuable for a systemic condition. Hundreds of people call our research center every month saying, I've been following the diet for a year, for 6 months, for 2 years. I've taken garlic, I've taken caprylic acid, spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on probiotics, the best I could buy, and the minute I stop those things, my symptoms return usually worse than ever before. Now you know why. Because once the system becomes inundated with yeast, literally from head to toe, those methods are almost totally ineffective. Fortunately, liquid oxygen comes to the rescue. So I hope that helps to clarify just some of the questions that we get asked about systemic yeast overgrowth, or Candida, and our Oxy Flush protocol. If you have any further questions, you can feel free to call me at 888-454-8464. You can also email me at askthedoc, ASKTHEDOC, at healthyinformation.com. And be sure to remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And you can do that very easily by going to phoenixnutritionals.com and clicking on the links on the symbols on the home page. And by doing so, you will get all the latest news, facts, nutrition facts and health facts of the day, and it's a good way to keep up with our ongoing research into health, longevity, and wellness. In part 2, we will continue our Q&A, and we will be asking questions such as further detail about the Candida diet. We will be talking about how Candida can spread from one person to another, and so forth. So be sure and tune in to part 2 of Frequently Asked Questions. Thank you.